What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are showcasing Zekrom in the return to Regulation G. Now when it comes to Zekrom, or I should say at least this Zekrom build right here, it is rocking Dragon Dance. Now if you guys do not know what Dragon Dance does, it is one of the best setup moves in the whole game. It gives you a +1 boost in speed and a +1 boost in physical attack. And after that, this Pokemon is going to be outspeeding the competition and hitting like an absolute truck. Now this Zekrom right here is rocking Terrible as its ability, and it's holding the Clear Amulet, which is the best item for this Pokemon, considering I feel like any physical attack and restricted Pokemon, the Clear Amulet works really well for them because of Incineroar in the meta, so I really like the Clear Amulet on this Pokemon. Now, Zekrom's other three moves consist of Bolt, Strike, Dragon Claw, and Protect. I really like this moveset, especially for a setup and kind of attacking moveset, so we're going to be trying to rock out with Zekrom, grab some wins for you guys today. Now, our other 5 Pokemon on today's team are all straight meta. We got Incineroar, we got Rillaboom, we got Urshifu, Fluttermane, and Pelipper. All great Pokemon within this format, and it should be able to pair up well with Zekrom, helping us win this game. Now, Incineroar's doing Incineroar things, Rillaboom's doing Grassy Surge and Rillaboom things. I don't really need to explain it, but Urshifu and Pelipper are going to be able to pair up together, obviously because of the rain. And Fluttermane's going to be our final Pokemon, who's a great special attacker, and they can also grant speed control with Icy Wind, so Fluttermane, pretty much a jack of all trades. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Well, the code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Dragon Dance Zekrom in Regulation G. First match on its way, going up against Kyogre. Now Kyogre, super powerful within this format, very fast, hits like a truck. We're definitely going to want to bring it in Rillaboom just to kind of counteract them, considering they have no terrain control and only rain, right? We have rain as well, we have terrain with Rillaboom, pretty similar teams kind of. We both have Urshifu, we both have Incineroar, we both have Rillaboom. I think they're going to want to try to pop Tailwind turn 1, so that is something we're going to have to watch out for. I could go into Pelipper. Pelipper's not a bad Pokemon, especially with Wide Guard. We can get after it early here. And I could also lead it with Rillaboom, or I could just go into like Zekrom Pelipper. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Zekrom Pelipper, I'm kind of leaning towards that. Let's do it. Let's go Zekrom Pelipper. The Zekrom Pelipper is going to fly out here. We are going to bring our Rillaboom, and last but not least, do we just go Urshifu? I feel like Urshifu can really thrive out here, or I could just go like Fluttermane. I could just go Fluttermane, and I'm going to go towards Fluttermane. I really like Fluttermane here, just super fast, especially with the booster energy. You really can't go wrong with it. But Zekrom Pelipper going to be our lead. We can Wide Guard, we can Tailwind, we can look to set up Dragon Dance. They're probably going to lead a Fake Out user with either Incineroar or Rillaboom, and we'll kind of just play off of that, right? Let's see. Let's just see what they do. First and foremost, right? Let's just see who their lead is. It's going to be Incineroar alongside with Kyogre. So they got one Fake Out ready to roll. It could be looking to rip a Water Spout. I would love to just go for like a Wide Guard here. He could be going for Thunder here. Again, a few different options for him. They're the Focus Sash, which is good. I'm not sure if I have Protect on Pelipper, which if I do, that'd be great. I do not. I was going to say, if I could just Protect Pelipper, that'd be really good. But you know what? We're going to try to set up this Dragon Dance. And I'm just going to go for a Tailwind here, or do I Wide Guard up? Could just Weather Ball. I feel like you got to Fake Out my Pelipper. I feel like you have to Fake Out my Pelipper. I'm just going to go for a Weather Ball, though. I'm going to look to rip up some damage into this Incineroar, who could swap. Or maybe not even Fake Out. I do have Wide Guard, so they might not even go for Water Spout or Origin Pulse with Kyogre here. Unless they're faking out the Pelipper, right? I wish I did have Protect on Pelipper, because I would love to just double Protect here. But he's going to probably Terrasilize this Kyogre, get rid of its Water typing. No, Incineroar is actually going to get the Terra type. And Incineroar's going Ghost here. So Incineroar going to pop out here with a little bit of Ghost action. It's fine by me. And he's going to Protect the Kyogre. I really like this turn. I don't mind this turn at all. Can you not Fake Out Zekrom? That's really what I'm asking for here. And I get off a Dragon Dance. So what are you doing here? Are you trying to knock off my Clear Amulet? Is that your play? Is that your play? Because now you don't have Terra on Kyogre. I could just rip like a Bolt Strike into that and do some good damage. Weather Ball doing great damage, and he's going to put a burn on me. Okay. So he puts a burn on me. I could Dragon Dance again. Bolt Strike can still do a good chunk of damage. I don't mind where we're sitting. I don't think we're sitting in a terrible position. Could set up a Tailwind. I still have Focus Sash on my Pelipper, which is good. And I'm just going to rip a Bolt Strike. So Bolt Strike going to fly here. We are going to go for a Weather Ball while we still have our Focus Sash. And I could see him potentially swapping Incineroar here. Maybe into Rillaboom. I probably should have just set up a Tailwind. Played it safe, but I like this play. I mean, you can't protect Kyogre. Well, I mean, you can. You could go for it, but that would be a double protect, and you would have a chance of failing. But let's just say you can't protect Kyogre, and if you swap, you swap. I mean, we should be able to get off some nice damage regardless here. I mean, I know I'm burned with Zekrom right now, but still Bullet Strike, +1 on attack. Stab, super effective. Should do great damage into this Kyogre regardless. He's going to stay on the field, so Bullet Strike's going to be able to launch. It is still one-shotting, no problem. Is it a crit, or am I just one-shotting like that? I'm just one-shotting like that. Bye-bye Kyogre. Bye-bye Kyogre. And out comes another Weather Ball, which should just finish off Incineroar. I don't mind this. Beautiful. Get on out my face. Pelipper's so nice, dude. Pelipper's the real deal. Pelipper's so good. His moves make up for its abysmal stats, like, significantly. It's so good. But Zekrom's still sitting here burned. I mean, doing plenty of damage. We like that. We're going to see who their final 2 Pokemon is. I wouldn't be surprised to see, like, Urshifu pop out here in the rain. There's a Moongus, and is this going to be Urshifu or Rillaboom? I feel like it's going to be either or. It's going to be Rillaboom. So Rillaboom comes out here. He's probably going to want to put me to sleep. Not going to sit here and lie. I might just swap in the Rillaboom of my own and just protect my Zekrom right here. That's exactly what I'm going to do here. I just can't afford to go to sleep right now, right? I just can't. So we'll protect Zekrom. We will go swap into our Rillaboom just so we have fake out turns next, or fake out priority next turn as well. I can see him fake it out, trying to put somebody to sleep to try to make like a bounce back kind of play here. What I mean by protecting Zekrom and bringing out a grass type, we can't be put to sleep, which is great news. He's going to fake out this slot. We still have our Focus Sash Pelipper. He goes for Sludge Bomb. Wow. Actually, that's a good turn for them. It's actually a really good turn for them. That's actually a lovely turn. So from here, I mean, faking out Rillaboom's probably our best option. Even though we, honestly, let's just go for Dragonite here. Let's boost up again, and let's just fake out the Moongus. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Fake out. Bop. Take a little bit of Rocky Helmet damage, but make this Pokemon flinch. I want to go for Rage Powder, and we're D-dancing up. The D-dance flying here. Do you have high horsepower? That's the real question. That's the real question I should ask. I'm D-dancing up here again. We're going to go for Wood Hammer, which we soak all day. Easy soaks. Easy soaks for my boy. Now I'm sitting here +2 on attack, even though I'm burned. Our attack should be relatively decent now. And now I can just double down to this Rillaboom. Just attack that slot. I still have all my Pokemon, so this match should just be like a slow play for us until we win it, right? So we could go for Rage Powder. We are just going to rip a Dragon Claw here. And on top of that, just U-turn pivot out of here with our Rillaboom. But he's going to end up Rage Powdering. That's only going to affect my Zekrom. So U-turn's still going to pivot into the Rillaboom slot, which is great news for us. Dragon Claw launches, does decent damage, especially into a Moongus. We do take a little bit of Rocky Helmet damage. But at the same time, we are able to U-turn pivot. And I could go back into Pelipper, but I'm not going to do that because range should end very, very soon. And I really want the range just so I can Hurricane freely. So I'm just going to go into Flutter Mane here. Flutter Mane! Get on out here. So Flutter Mane out and about. I doubt you're Wood Hammering this slot. You could be Wood Hammering Zekrom because Burn would maybe pick up the KO, but Terrain goes first, which is great news. Let's see what they're going to do here. It's going to U-turn pivot as well, but I mean, you're not going to be able to pivot considering you have nobody to swap into. A good swap on our end. Rain does end, like I said it was going to do, and don't I still have Terra? I definitely still have Terra. Again, this is just a slow play for us. It's just a slow kind of play here. And from here, I still have Terra, but I'm just going to Dragon Claw. Try to throw it into the Rillaboom slot. And I'm going to Terra Fairy and just rip up this Rillaboom. Actually, I'm going to save her Terra. I mean, Pelipper could pretty much win this game. We're going to double down to a Moongus here. I'm going to try to get rid of a Moongus. We're not going to Terrasilize. He Rage Powders. Whatever. We were attacking you anyway. I'm doubling down. Dragon Claw launches. Pop. Big time damage. Shadow Ball. Should be able to finish this bad boy off, and then we just slow play it. I mean, yeah, you probably drop a Wood Hammer and KO my Flutter Mane, but at the same time, I just bring out Pelipper, and win this game. Like I said, it was just a slow play at this point. This guy's just staying on the field, like, hoping for a miracle. We knew we won this one after we taken out their first 2 Pokemon. It was pretty simple, pretty standard from there. But yeah, they burned me, man. Zekrom would have just been one tap and left and right. Luckily, it was still able to do enough damage to KO the Kyogre, because Kyogre was the one main threat. I didn't want to drop in Water Spouts or Origin Pulse. Bolt Strike, doing enough damage, putting us in a position to win here. Alright, Pelipper pops out here. And now I could just Hurricane, and they're going to cancel the match now. Now they're going to cancel the match, watch. Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, you knew I had Pelipper this whole time. It was over a while ago. Want to know to get this video started? Let's go hop into our second match. Moving on to our second match, and we're going up against my most hated Pokemon. Actually, I love this Pokemon. I hate versing it. Grimmsnarl. Screen's Grimmsnarl. It's always so annoying to go up against. We'll try to get after it. Try to look to grab ourselves one here in match number 2. We are sitting 1-0. Going up against Lunala, if I had to guess, probably rocking Meteor Beam on Lunala with Power Herb. So that could be a little scary. I kind of want to just lead our Zekrom. I feel like Zekrom could be a strong lead for us. So I am going to go Zekrom. I could go Incineroar here for a lead, or I could go Roll Boom. I'm kind of leaning towards Incineroar just to intimidate and be able to fake out and then have our Zekrom kind of get set up. So that is something I'd like. And then in the back end, I just feel as Pelipper, Urshifu, gotta be the play. Really strong combo, especially up against screens. We can just critical hit through screens, drop some certain strikes, all that good stuff. I'm with it, but yeah, Lunala definitely gonna be annoying. Let's just see if they end up leading, because they got a lot of physical attackers. Like outside of Lunala and Tornadus, the rest of them are physical attackers, so I feel like Intimidate turn 1 could be nice. I think that they're gonna lead Grimmsnarl and Lunala, or even Tornadus Lunala. I think Grimmsnarl and Lunala is probably more so the play, right? Because I mean, you're just gonna set up screens, Meteor Beam, be bulked up. That's kind of how I see it. I mean, if they do end up going into Lunala turn 1, do we sacrifice her Incineroar or waste Terra? I feel like we waste Terra at that point and keep her Incineroar. So I feel like they're gonna target down Incineroar with Meteor Beam if that's the case. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see who they end up leading. It's gonna be Grimmsnarl and Lunala. Like I said, I knew that was coming. All right. So yeah, he definitely wants to rip a Meteor Beam. I think we just Terrasilize and we fake out the Grimmsnarl. We make him waste some turns here. And we don't have to. We don't even have to fake out because we know he's setting up screens. We might as well let him set up screens. We might as well let him set up screens unless he's going for fake out. We might as well let him set up screens. I could just Parting Shot out here with the Terror type of water. Or I could knock off and take off item, which would just be Power Herb. And he's gonna go first. So yeah, you know what? We're just gonna Water Terra, and I'm just gonna go into a Parting Shot here. That's my early play here. Because I mean, why fake out the Grimmsnarl? There's no point because he's just gonna Prankster, get up Reflect anyway. We might as well let him set up Reflect now. Have the turn start wasting out. Right? He's definitely setting up a screen. That's gotta be the play. So we're Terrasilizing. And yeah, there's the Reflect. Like I said, there's no need to fake that thing out. There's no need. We're gonna end up Dragon Dancing. We're outspeeding. And if I had to guess, Meteor Beam's launching into the Incineroar slot, which is why I Terrasilize it. That's my play call here. There's the Meteor Beam. Please be into Incineroar because Incineroar can soak. I mean, Zekrom might be able to soak, but Incineroar, I'd rather take the damage here. There's the Power Herb. And yeah, this looks like it's going after Incineroar, who's going to soak this. Awesome. Beautiful. Dope. Cool. And now I can Parting Shot and dip that back out. So this is a really good turn for us. This is I just called everything. I called their lead. I called their moves, who they were attacking. Good call on iron. Great calls. Now I can do that. I could just go into Urshifu here. I think I'd rather just go into like Pelipper. I have choice. I could just U-turn pivot back. The scary part is gonna be that thing hitting me with. I don't have Terra anymore. Don't have Terra anymore. We are just gonna go into Pelipper here. I'm just gonna protect the Zekrom. I feel like they see Zekrom as just like a big threat right now. I could also set up Tailwind for the rest of the squad this turn. Will not be bad. Definitely just want to protect you. What is your speed at? We might just want to set up the Tailwind. I feel like the rest of the squad could really just use this speed. Yeah. So I'm going to protect Zekrom. We're going to set up this Tailwind. We are +1 on speed, +1 on defense. I'm scared of the fairy moves. Like, you're probably rocking Dazzling Gleam. You're probably rocking Spirit Break here. He's going to protect Lunala. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. As long as my Pelipper keeps his Focus Sash. And yeah, he is. So he's going to, at the cost of Light Stream, we're going to set up this Tailwind. Alright. Wow, I could have went for a D-Dance. That would have been a huge turn. Another D-Dance. Another D-Dance would have been awesome. I think I'm just going for Bolt Strike here. It just does so much damage. And on top of that, I'm thinking I'm just doubling down to Grimmsnarl. Probably gonna go for a Thunder Wave here into Pelipper, or even a Spirit Break. I'd rather just take it out. Or at least try to take it out. So, I mean, he has Stab Fairy moves, which is the worst part here. I'm gonna see a Terra type. This is probably Lunala. Going for Fairy Terra. If I had to guess, right? For Dazzling Gleam. Yep, he's back even on the special attack board. So this Dazzling Gleam should not be able to KO us. That should be nice. Got plenty of speed right now. Bolt Strike gonna launch here. Am I missing it? I'm missing it. That sucks. Weather Ball, give me a crit. Give me a crit or something. Make up for some damage. Solid damage all around. I feel like we would have been able to KO. This sucks, because now we're just gonna lose Zekrom. That's a really bad miss. That's a really bad miss. That's a really bad miss. We were definitely KOing Zekrom with, or not Zekrom, Grimmsnarl with that. That's a really bad miss for us. That hurts the soul. That's a bad miss. That's one of the misses that you're like, all right, I need to like, I need that back, right? I need that back. That hurts the soul. That really hurts the soul. But I'm able to bring out Urshifu here. I'm gonna go for Surging Strikes here, just like to take out Grimmsnarl, and I'm just gonna Wide Guard up. That one hurts. That one definitely stings. That one really stings. Like, I could have had my Zekrom, taken out the Grimmsnarl, and then I could have Wide Guard next turn, and at least probably gotten off of either Drag Claw or another Bolt Strike. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Man, Zekrom. He was ready to rock. Dragon Dance is just working well on this bad boy today. Working real well. We're setting it up pretty nicely. First match we got burned, and second match right here we missed an attack, but nonetheless, like setting it up pretty good here. And Zekrom's doing great. Ends up what's on Lunala. Okay. Not with the withdrawal. He's gonna go into Ogre Pond. We'll break her up. I got speed going, so I don't mind just unleashing like a hurricane into that slot. That'd be nice. Grimmsnarl's gonna die out here because my Surging Strikes is going to just take it out. Now we got, I think, 2 turns left in Tailwind. Correct statement? Maybe 1. We set up Tailwind, then we went for Weather Ball, then we went for Wide Guard. We might have 1 turn, so we might see a Spike Shield. But I hit through shields. Like, Urshifu hits through shields, which is really good news. I'm curious to see if they go back into Lunala or not. I'm very curious to see that. If they do, I mean, I think he just protects Lunala all day. Nonetheless, my boy can hit through protects. He hits like a truck, dude. Like, dude hits like a truck. And he's Choice Scarf, which they do not know. They do not know that we're Choice Scarf. They just think we're outspeeding because of Tailwind right now. They go into their next Pokemon. They're going back into that Lunala slot. Again, 1 turn left in Trick Room, right? Or Tailwind. Yes. Definitely just want to go Surge Strikes into that slot. I'm just gonna double attack. There's a chance that they protect, but we got some speed going right now. Follow Me comes out. Okay, so hopefully a Surge Strikes can just KO this bad boy. Let's see, because I doubt they're going for another, what's it called? I doubt they're going for another Dazzling Gleam. We're gonna be able to pick up the KO, and Weather Ball is gonna take off that Shadow Shield over there. So there's that. Yeah, I think they're gonna go for a Moongeist Stream just to take out Pelipper. They already seen Wide Guard. I doubt they go for Dazzling Gleam. I think that's just too risky for them. I really do. So Weather Ball's gonna slide over there, take off the Shadow Shield, and yep, I was correct. Moongeist Beam is gonna launch. Are they leaving Pelipper on the field? I don't think it's gonna KO my Urshifu. It does not. That is beautiful. That is huge. Rain is gone though, which we do not like. Tailwind's gone as well. Might have to hard swap Pelipper here. Might swap the Paloops depending on who they go into. Into our Incineroar. Oh, man. Not good. Not good. Not good. They're definitely going to go for Tailwind. I'm going to attack that, and, you know, I'm just going to pop a Wide Guard. Swapping is just not our play. Swapping is definitely not our play. So Wide Guard flies through here. We're going to set it up. Tailwind does fly. Urshifu, do you, by chance, still outspeed? That'd be lovely. Show me going for Dazzling Gleam anyway. Nope. Ripping out the Moongeist Beam. Smart play. Smart play. That Tornadus was just not a good Pokemon for us to have. Or for them to have. Because I was really banking on us winning this game with her speed factor. But that Pokemon came out and I was just like, oh man. Rough news for us. Rough news for us. So if I had to guess, he's probably Cover Cloak on the Tornadus. So there's really no point in faking it out. Any way we can possibly win this game, fake out you, and then I mean you're gonna outspeed us regardless. Like, yeah, this one's just over. You're gonna outspeed us regardless if we set up Tailwind or not. I mean, I'm just gonna go for a Hurricane. I'm gonna double down, try to take out Tornadus. I don't think we're taking out Lunala. I don't think he's standing a chance. So I could see a Protect pop out here from Lunala. That would be like the only way we win this. And if they miss like Bleakwind Storms, yeah, that would legit be the only way we can possibly win this game. Only shot we have is if he protects Lunala and misses Bleakwind Storms, but nonetheless, still a solid match all around. I feel like if we landed that Bolt Strike, would have been great for us. But he's gonna end up popping a ring. Hold up, that could help us. That could help us. Moongeist Beam gonna launch. He didn't protect Lunala. Yeah, it's game. It's game. I was gonna say, yo, if you protect Lunala, we have a shot at win this game after that Rain Dance, because we would have just doubled down into this Tornadus and probably KO'd it. And probably just ripped up into it, because Knockoff's doing decent damage. Hurricane, I don't know if Hurricane would have been able to do enough. But it would have been close. It definitely would have been close. But now they got speed, they got weather, all that good stuff. We're just going to run this one. GG's to our opponent. We're sitting 1-1. Final match on its way, and look what we're going up against. Rillaboom and Incineroar yet again. I feel like that's all we've been going up against. We have it ourselves. They're just two elite Pokemon within this meta. They got Pachirisu. They also have Clefairy. They're rocking out with Shadow Rider, Calyx, and Maisha. Now, they got 3 fake out users, which is absurd. Their bottom 3 Pokemon are all fake out users. We don't have anybody with the Curve Cloak. We do have Incineroar. I could try to like fake out before they fake out us. What should I lead here? I could just go Fluttermane. Fluttermane's not bad. I'm gonna go Fluttermane here, especially with that booster energy. Come on now. Can't go wrong with the B energy. So I'm gonna go you, and I think I'm also gonna get you to go Incineroar. Bring Zekrom in late game, and last but not least, Reshiram or Rillaboom. I might just go Pelipper. I like Pelipper. What the fuck? I'm gonna go Pelipper. Hate to break it to you guys. I'm going Pelipper. Rillaboom, Urshifu, or Pelipper. I'm taking Pelipper here, dude. Pelipper's just so good. I mean, he's got Weather Ball. Gonna be able to deal with Incineroar. He's got Focus Sash, which is great. Hurricane to deal with Rillaboom and Maisha. It's just got a lot of options, right? It's got Wide Guard as well, which is great in this format. Like, Pelipper's just awesome. I love Pelipper. I really like Pelipper in this format. They end up leading these two, which I don't mind too much. I get out the Fluttermane. Fluttermane's gonna be able to outspeed, which is very big. Follow me. Slight issue on our hands. I could fake out and just Shadow Ball. That could be my play. Fake out the Fairy, Shadow Ball away. I think I should Terrasilize here. Just so we don't die out to one Astral Barrage. I could slow down the field, but I just think this is our play all day. Do that and just fake out you. Could protect the Calyrex. It could definitely protect the Calyrex. And they're gonna... Oh no, we're gonna Terrasilize. I was gonna say they're gonna Terrasilize, but they might be. I don't know. They could definitely be Terrasilize. And we go first. We go first. So we Terrasilize in the Fairy, just dodge a little bit of the ghosty moves. Or not dodge them, neutralize them a little bit. And let's see what they're doing. Are they Terrasalizing? They are not. So we're able to get off this fake out here. Fluttermane's gonna be able to outspeed. And drop a nice big time Shadow Ball. KO, please. What a start. What a start, baby. Get on out of here, Calyrex. Always nice to start off your first turn taking out the restricted Pokemon. That is just such a huge play. So we take out that. They got Clefairy on the field. I don't gotta worry too much about Clefairy. They're gonna bring out Incineroar. When Incineroar comes out here, he's gonna intimidate up. Probably just sit here, protect you, and parting shot out of here. And they canceled the match. All right, one turn match in match number 3. We killed it with this Zekrom squad. We go 2-1 for today's video. What a way to end today's video in a one-turn matchup. Just fake out the Clefairy, rip a Shadow Ball into the Calyrex, pick up a one-turn KO, and then just kind of let him just cancel the match. It was simple. It was kind of funny, though. They were just like, all right, I'm out of here. They're like, they had enough for today. They just turned off their console. They're like, dude, I'm done. I'll never play Pokemon again. But what a video. 2-1 for today's video. Zekrom killing it. Dragon Dance setting up. Dragon Claw and Bolt Strike doing big time damage. We love this Pokemon so much. And it was definitely a lot of fun to use, especially because it's an off-meta Restrict to pick. It's something different rather than just like the Calorexes, Miraidon, Koraidon, Kyogre, Groudon. It's something fun. It's something fun. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.